See, the flavor on that one is just, I mean, it's... What is up, everybody? Welcome to this week's Taste Test Challenge. This week is a little bit of a revisit against my macaroni and cheese one I did previously. I previously did Annie's versus Velveeta, and I will link that down in the description. I chose Annie's. Very, very, very good. Cheaper than Velveeta. Very good. But this was suggested off of that video to try the microwave cups of these. Now, I could not find a microwave cup of the Velveeta, so I'm going to be doing a microwave cup of the Kraft macaroni and cheese versus the Annie's macaroni and cheese. The same, the thin noodles, as you can see, thin noodles, not the creamy one, not the Velveeta type, which is my preferred type of macaroni and cheese, but somebody suggested try the cups, the microwave cups, and see how they are. So when I went to the store, I found the microwave cup of the Annie's, but I could not find anything on the Velveeta side to match the Annie's, so I got the Kraft one. So here we go. We're going to see how this goes. Robert's Vlog, like and subscribe. Thumbs up. Alright, so here we go. Blindfold is on. Alright, now I did cook these both the same way. There are different cooking times for these. The Annie's has a lower cooking time. I think theirs was like little over 2 minutes to cook theirs, where the Kraft one, the Kraft macaroni and cheese, was like 3.5 minutes. And I was a little worried about the difference, but once I took them out, I didn't film none of that. But once I took them out and seen the consistency of them, they are both very consistent in everything. And I just, before I brought them in here, I checked the temperature on each one, and they're within like 4 degrees of each other. Because I did have to put, the first one I did was the Annie's, and it said to let sit for 1.5 to 2 minutes. So I did that while I cooked the macaroni, the Kraft macaroni one. And when I took them out, I let them both sit out there for about 5 minutes or so on the counter. And then I checked the temperature, and the Annie's was a little bit cooler. It was about 10 degrees cooler, so I threw it back in the microwave, and I got it within like 4 degrees. So right now they're within 4 degrees of each other, so they should be good. So here we go. We're gonna see how this goes, because I have no idea. I don't normally do the cups like this. I always do the boxes. I'll make a big box, and then I'll eat the box. Normally what I do is I take them and I put them on, I'll cook the box, I'll put it on a tortilla, make it into a macaroni and cheese burrito. That's the way I always eat it. But for this right now, for this taste here, I'm going to just taste it straight up. I probably will take both of these afterwards, mix them together, and put them in a burrito. But all right, I'm going to start with the one on my right. And you can smell, the macaroni and cheese. It's got a unique flavor. It really does. Okay. Very good flavor on that one. Very good flavor. Kind of like, almost just like, macaroni and cheese coming out of a box. So, all right, let's see what this one is. All right, the flavor on that one is a little bit bland. I got to be honest with you, it's a little bit bland. It does not have a lot of cheese flavor. I'm going to try these one more time. I'm going to try to mix them up a little bit. All right, let's try this one. Yeah, see, that's got a very, very strong macaroni and cheese flavor. So let me mix this one up a little bit. See, the flavor on that one is just, it's just not there. It is not there at all. Okay, I think I know which one is which. I'm going to make a guess here. I'm going to say just because Kraft is a better brand. Okay, they've been around a lot longer. I'm going to say the one on this side is the Kraft cup. I'm going to say the one on this side is the Annie's cup. The only reason I say that is because this one has a lot more flavor to it, the true macaroni and cheese flavor, where this one is very, very bland, very, I don't know how to describe it, but there's the hint of the macaroni and cheese flavor in there, but it's not very strong. Where the one on this side has a very strong macaroni and cheese flavor. Okay, now the last video I did, I chose, although they were basically similar, if you look down in the description, click and watch that video, they're basically similar between the Kraft and between Velveeta and Annie's, and I just basically took a guess on that one, and I got it right, but they were both completely equal. But this one here, this one has a lot more flavor. This one is kind of bland. So with that being said, Annie's being new, Kraft being around for a little while, I'm going to say this one on this side is Kraft, this one on this side is Annie's. Yep, okay. Yeah. And, that's very surprising. It's very surprising to me because the Annie's Creamy that I put up against Velveeta was, they were, dead nut perfect. They were dead nut against each other. I just took a random guess on that. But these, there is a distinctly different flavor. This one, the Kraft, is a full macaroni and cheese flavor. This one here is, best way to describe it, it's a day-old bowl of macaroni and cheese that you had to sprinkle a little water in and put it in the microwave to warm it back up so it wouldn't be too dry, and it just kind of lost that flavor. But yeah, I'm very surprised because, for the creamy macaroni and cheese, Annie's was my choice. But for this, in the cups, Kraft, hands down, is the winner on this one. So that puts me now at 20-8. And I'm going to take these, I'm going to mix them together. See what happens when I mix them together. Throw them in a tortilla and have a little macaroni and cheese burrito for dinner tonight. But anyway, guys, that's this week's Taste Test Challenge. Give me a thumbs up if you would. Send me suggestions. Subscribe to my channel right down here underneath this little window that's here, which is probably down here. There's a red subscribe button if you have not subscribed. Click on that. Subscribe. Like I said, like this video, send me suggestions. Always looking for suggestions. Excuse me. I'm going to go eat, and I will see you guys next week on the Taste Test Challenge series. Later, guys. Thank you.